Hey everyone, if you're a casual Valorant player tired of whiffing shots because your sensitivity feels off, too fast and you overshoot, too slow and you can't turn, then this simple guide is for you. We use the PSA method, perfect sensitivity approximation, to find your ideal sensitivity. All in the practice range, no aim trainers needed. Let's go. First, a quick setup to make sure everything's consistent. So, you need to change your mouse's DPI. So, DPI stands for dots per inch and measures your mouse's sensitivity, meaning, in simple terms, it determines how far your cursor travels on the screen for every inch you physically move your mouse. And if you have a Razer or Logitech mouse, then you need to get the right software for your mouse. So either Razer Synapse or Logitech G Hub. So, go to your web browser, and if you have a Razer mouse, type in Razer Synapse and go to the Razer Synapse website, onerazer.com, press it, and scroll down, and you can download for your device. And if you have a Logitech mouse, go to Logitech G Hub, and then go to the website. And then you can download. So, once you download the software for your mouse, or if you have a different mouse, just type in your mouse's name and then mouse software. And then go into the settings and set your DPI to 800, which is most common for stability. But if you prefer 400 or 1600, that's fine. Just note it and make sure you know what it is. Then in Windows, go to Settings, go to and type in Mouse Settings. It should be that one. Then go down. You can change your pointer speed, so how fast your mouth moves with this bar here. Just drag it across, and you can change it, and how fast your mouse goes around. And then scroll down, go to additional mouse settings, go to pointer options, and then make sure this bar is set at the 6th dot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's on the 6th one. And then turn off enhanced pointer precision, because that kills acceleration. And then press apply. And then OK. Then head to Valorant. So go to settings by going to the cog at the top right, press it, and then go to settings. Go to general at the top, the first tab, and go down to sensitivity and aim, and set it to 0.4. Just type it in, 0.4. And set that as a base. We'll adjust this in the future. And then keep the scope sensitivity and ADS sensitivity to 1. Then go to video at the top, the 4th tab across at the top. Go to graphics quality, 2nd one underneath, and turn VSync off. And turn multi-threaded rendering at the top on. Make sure, so VSync off, multi-threaded rendering on. Then make sure also that you're using a large mouse mat, one that's ideally 40 by 45 centimeters for ideal arm movement. Wrist is only for micros, and use your arm for turns. So, your eDPI, which is your DPI times your sensitivity settings, you want to aim for around 200, between 200 and 400 for control. So my eDPI for this, say my DPI that I changed in the mouse software settings was 800. If I would times that by the 0.4 sensitivity. So if I go to Windows, or just grab a calculator to work out your eDPI. So if my DPI that I did in the mouse software settings was 800, I set my sensitivity to 0.4, then my eDPI would be 320. So my eDPI would be 320 that I calculated, and pros use around the 280 to 360 range, but you can personalize it. Then go out of settings and press play, and then press practice at the bottom left. And we'll go to the range and do a shooting test, and then enter range. So pull your mouse dead center on the mouse pad, swipe all the way to the right edge, and your character should turn exactly 180 degrees facing behind you. Too much spin, lower the sensitivity by 0.05. Not enough, raise the sensitivity by 0.05. Note this as your base sensitivity. Just make sure you can turn quick on enemy players without panic. Then, switch to the practice tab by pressing F3, and then set bots to strafe, and then press done. Now for the magic PSA method. We'll test your high and low versions of your base and average the winner. So high base, you want to times your mouse sensitivity in the game by 1.5 to find your high base. So grab a calculator. And for the low base, you want to times your mouse sensitivity in game by 0.5. And then spawn bots, like I did, by pressing F3, and then I'll do it again to show you. Press F3, choose bots, and strafe, and then done. Then stand center, strafe left or right by holding A and D. Hold A to strafe left or D to strafe right. And track the bots' heads. With the high sensitivity, does it feel jittery? And with the low sensitivity, does it feel sluggish? So remember, you want to go back into your game settings by pressing escape, and then changing the sensitivity to your high base. So I times 0.4 by 1.5, which gives me 0.6. So I'm going to increase the sensitivity to 0.6, and then I'm going to test it. And you can press B to pick a better weapon. So I'm going to go with Vandal, and then start the test. So I got 19 with my high base, which is 0.6. And then I need to work out my low base, which is my sensitivity for my mouse, which is So the base was 0.4, and I'd times that by 0.5, which would give me 0.2. Then close settings. And now I'm going to try it with 0.2 sensitivity and see which one's bad. So let's go. So I got 11 kills that time, and first time I got 19 with the high DPI. So 0.6 was my best. I can try with 0.4 and see how I get on, but I think I'm going to keep it at 0.6. So change the sensitivity and aim to 0.6, and then close settings. So repeat this step 3 times for each one. So with your base 0.4, try that one first, try it in the shooting range 3 times, see what your score is. Then try your high base, which is the mouse sensitivity times 1.5. Try that 3 times in the range. And then try your low base, which is the mouse sensitivity times 0.5. And try that one 3 times in the shooting range. And whichever you get the highest score, pick that one and use that one online in a match. So, try a 10-minute deathmatch, then play 2 or 3 unrated games, and the week rule is don't change the sensitivity once you've found the one you like best. Don't change it for 2 weeks, and the first 1 to 3 days you'll probably suck. I know I'm gonna with the sensitivity, but muscle memory will reset. But by day 7, it'll be smoother. After the 2 weeks, if it's still off, tweak by 0.02. So, redo the test. Try 3 times in the shooting range. Remember, F3 to make sure it's on bots, and then strafe. And then practice the shooting game that we just did. So do that 3 times with the new sensitivity that you tweak by 0.02. That's it. Your perfect sensitivity unlocked. Drop your final settings in the comments. If this helped, make sure to like and sub for more casual tips, and play on. I don't have a clue what I'm doing, but let's see how we get on. First game, let's see if we can get a win. 4-4, come on. Very nice. CQENX.
Enemy spotted mid. My ultimate.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Spike down
Enemy
B.
spotted mid.
Quite very cool. Got him. Yes! We got the last kill! Let's go! We're 3-1. So now I'm having to pull back to 5-4. Let's go! First win in my first game of Valorant.